Will you stop that? I'm trying to think. I'm glad I don't have your problems. How'd you like a baseball in your or a ball in your mouth? I've got to talk to you, Stanley. I mean, a really serious, important talk. Everybody in this house has to have a talk with somebody. Take a number off the wall and wait your turn. I had a dream last night. It was about this girl. I can't tell you her name, but she's gorgeous. We were really kissing hard and rubbing up against each other, and I felt this tremendous buildup coming up, like at the end of the 39 steps, and suddenly there was an explosion, like a dam broke and everything rushed and flowed out to sea. It was the greatest feeling I ever had in my life, and when I woke up, I was all wet. Yeah, how'd you know? It was a wet dream. You had a wet dream. I have them all the time. You do? You mean there's nothing wrong with you if it happens? You never had one before. Yeah, but I slept through it. Didn't you ever try to do it by yourself? What do you mean? Didn't you ever diddle with yourself? No, never. Baloney. I heard you. You diddle 3, 4 times a week. You're crazy. What do you mean diddle? Whack off. Masturbate. Will you be quiet? Lori might hear you. There's nothing wrong with it. Everybody does it, especially at our age. It's natural. What do you mean, everybody? You know guys who do it? Every guy I know does it, except Haskell, Fleischman, the fat kid. He does it to the other guys. I can't believe I'm having this conversation. You can't grow up without doing it. Your voice won't change. Where do you get this stuff from? Is it in a medical book or something? It's puberty. It's what? Puberty. You've never heard that word before? You don't read books? Yeah, this is a title by A.J. Cronin. He never mentioned puberty. Even Pop did it. Pop, our Pop, you know what, Stanley? I think you're full of S-H-I-T. Hey, don't you use that language. Who do you think you are? You're a kid. Never let me hear you say that word again. I don't get you. You mean it's okay for you to say puberty, but I can't say S-H-I-T? Puberty is a scientific word. S-H-I-T is for those guys who hang around the beach. What do you expect me to say when you tell me that Pop whacks off? I don't mean he still does it because he's married now, but when he was a kid, 14 or 15, the whole world whacks off. President Roosevelt too. Rich kids are the worst. They whack off from morning till night. In college, they sit around their dorms, drinking beer and whacking off. Stanley, this is the most useful information you ever taught me. What about girls? 5 times as much as boys. 5 times as much? Is that an actual figure? Where do you know all this from? You pick it up. You learn it. It's handed down from generation to generation. That's how our culture spreads. 5 times as much as boys? Some of them don't even say hello to you, and they're home all night whacking off. They're human, just like we are. They have the same needs and desires. Then why is it so hard to touch their boobs? If you were a girl, would you like some guy jumping at you and grabbing your boobs? If I had boobs, I would love to touch them. I've got my own problems to think about. How do girls do it? I can't explain it. Please, Stanley. I'll be your slave for a month. Tell me how they do it. I need a pencil and paper. I'll do it later. Do you want crayons? Maybe you should do it in color.